Becoming a parent, Zoe, can be one of the most amazing experiences of your life. Early childhood is filled with loving memories, but as all parents know, those years come with unique challenges.
Yeah, and one of those challenges can be coping with a clingy baby.
Yeah.
You find you can't leave the room without your baby screaming, let alone have someone else holding them. And it's called having a Velcro baby.
A Velcro baby.
And it's upsetting for both mum and bub.
Yeah, of course it is. Now, if you've got a Velcro baby, take heart. It's not your fault. Joining us today to explain and help you overcome your baby's separation anxiety is baby care author and mummy expert Pinky McKay. Nice to have you back, Pinky.
Hi, Pinky.
So, if these poor mums are finding it so hard, how do the dads feel too when the baby won't kind of come to them? And
often the baby feels quite left out. It was actually our fourth baby, so my husband wasn't actually offended, who was, 6 weeks old. She would cry when he held her and stop when she came back. And we just joke because people would go, oh, you've spoilt, and we go, yeah, she's our spoilt one. Because if you kind of get in first, because some babies are just more sensitive.
Yeah.
Dr. William Sears, the paediatrician, talks about it being actually quite a healthy thing because that baby's formed really deep attachments to you, and that's the foundation for intimacy and relationships later on. So, some babies are like this from the beginning. Other babies, it's very normal for all babies around about the 6-month mark. Neurologically, they're starting to perceive distance. So mummy or daddy walk away, and they get upset.
A little bit of separation
They yell a bit,
anxiety.
but other babies actually do get quite strong separation anxiety at various stages of development.
So if you've had a clingy baby, it's difficult. It can be very challenging on a mum that is underslept. What can you do to, I guess, give yourself some space but also not cause any trauma for either one?
That's right. Well, if someone else is looking after the baby, maybe they, if you need to go out for a little while or you need to have a sleep and someone else is minding the baby, they could wrap that baby in something like your T-shirt that you've slept in or your dressing gown, something that's got your smell, just so that they feel comforted. It's not quite a mummy substitute, but it's, and with an older baby, it's better for dad or grandma or anyone else. I mean, it's not always dad that they reject. It might be someone, dad and mum might be quite fine and it might be someone else. Just my daughter, but she ended up being the kid that hung her bag on the wall at kindy and said, go now. And I went, huh?
You had the separation anxiety.
I had the separation anxiety. I'm saying, I think I have to stay today. But, if someone's taking your baby out, if they take the baby out rather than you drop the baby off, if they can take the baby, and just little separations at a time, just walk around the garden and come back. And always have those rituals, the hello and goodbye rituals, and be honest with your child.
all right, great tips, Pinky. Thank you as always.
Thank
nice
you.
to have you back here with us.